June, as you can see, this is Star Trek Online Age of Discovery. This just launched today for us on PS4, so we are now live. Can't wait to check this out. I'm thinking I'm going with a science officer, mainly because I don't have a lot. I got Caitlin. I think she's my only science officer so far. I would like to get two more officer slots for now, character slots, and that would be so I can have all three for this. But first I want to check it out, so I'm gonna go with and I gotta keep on my fleet. If I join a fleet, it has to be one. Alright, so for consequences, kind of, that my other guys are part of, which is Skywalker Division, or like our Klingon fleet, something like that. So keep that in mind. For this course Discovery, I have to be with one Skywalker Division or one of our subsidiaries. Okay, so Discovery Starfleet. Started in 2161 by the United Federation of Planets, Starfleet has a mission to boldly go where no one has gone before. In the 21st century, it is the exploratory, scientific, diplomatic, and defensive agency of the Federation. The primary mandate includes the pursuit of peaceful exploration and a search for sentient life and new civilizations. The headquarters of Starfleet Command is found on planet Earth in the Solar System. So I could go with a human, a Vulcan, or an alien. I was shocked. I kind of want to see this for a second. I'm curious. Of course, I already said size. Just to make my bar zero. Let's see. I think it goes. Engineer is bronze. Should be bronze and this gold. Tactical would be gold, yeah. Okay, that's what so. I'm curious about the boots too, because I've seen something recently in the show of why the boots would be this and why it looks weird on the game. Right now, because I think I've gotten into this before. I want to see if there's a certain race here more than anything. It's not what I want to do for this character. I got someone already in mind. Let's see. Because there's one race I'm really shocked it's not here. And looking at this, they are not included. I'm kind of shocked. Because this I'm going alphabetical order. Makes sense, right? No, they're not here. I'm really shocked the Kelpians aren't here. I guess they definitely be the. I mean, serious. You got Discovery. Where are the Kelpians? Or, Saru's race. Is that a specific? So I'm going Shin Cinder. I thought about doing a male because I really dislike a male, but I got first. To keep in my theme with my other characters, I got something in mind, and so I'm doing a science. I will go down the path. Some things look okay on this. I hope I could get the hair right. I gotta admit, she's a newer character on one of my shows, so let's see. Well, right now I don't see no difference. There's a lot of difference. No, nothing. Basically, they're the same as they are on one. Free looks kind of good. I think she's got a little. She's got kind of have a lightish, lightish black color. Solid color, yes. Base complexion. Come here, girl. I got this. Ooh, that's the fruit. That's good for what I'm looking for. And if I was too dark, I mean the eyes were a really dark color too. Oh, I don't know what her eyes are. I think they're brownish. I have to admit again, this is a newer character from The Flash, so I'm still getting used to that. Medium is okay. I don't really care about the eyebrows. Head touch tech. I could do the earpiece. I probably won't because I have not seen an earpiece on Discovery. Ooh, I got my looped earrings. I could do those. But showing it. And that's from some of the stuff I brought from earlier. The hair is kind of good. Yeah, shorter. Right now, that one is definitely looking more like what I would look for. That don't look like. Oh, shoot. That looks cool, but I don't know her. Because she does have shorter hair than me. I think that short 8 was the best. There's two of us with Flores working. I think I'll go with this close short 8. This looks close enough to her hair. Okay, body. I'm thinking that height is okay. I guess I'll go feminine. I don't know if her is really seductive. Cute, maybe. Body looks okay. Right. Of course, there's. No. There's been a lot of people questioning. Okay, I want to. I'm curious. What is the? Yeah, that's where I thought it was. The rank is up on your shoulders. That's where I thought it was. Boot. That's what I really wanted to show. So these are away team boots, which they should have the black armor over their chest. Because when they're on when they show the Discovery, when they're on board Discovery, they have a boot that matches their uniform. So that's off. That's off. They don't got that part right, actually. So this is Nora Allen. And this is basically leftovers. People that weren't included, extra people. I don't remember if she has a middle name. Now, the ship. I got kind of two names to work with and mush them together. And I'm thinking this XS Flash. That combines her super name with her dad's, of course. So, yeah, I want that show, but I hope they got it for sale, because I might be able to get to it, the Discovery. I really like the Discovery.
I still can't believe how much things have changed. We hadn't heard from the Klingons for years. And now we have. Now, the Federation's at war. That was probably the last thing on my mind when I got here. It was the same for you, right? We came to Starfleet Academy to become explorers. Not all of us are fighters. Some of us are engineers, healers, scientists. We've been working hard on the ground and in space. We learned how things worked on a starship. And we learned how to work as a team. We've been getting ready to boldly go where no one has gone before. And today's your big day. Today you graduate and begin your career as a Starfleet officer. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm glad they added Mary Weissman for this. Tilly, by far my favorite character from Discovery. So they're not going to give us this, of course. So this is really a lot of the same stuff you would have heard during your original as well, which was on the original. So let's check my options, of course. Let's do this. Audio, FX, might turn that down a little bit. Music, I mean, it turned down a little more. I want to be over region, crown, controller. Okay, here's where I kind of do this. Time, date, all that nice stuff. Oh, I need a check here. Oh, they have a Discovery one, okay. That's what I must be looking at. Go look at C-Store real fast, mainly because I'm curious what the Age of Discovery starter set would be. $10 right now. I wonder how long this is going on for. Prototype light exploration cruiser. The tardigrade would be nice, but you don't get no T6 ship, which kind of. The 12 inventory slots would be worth it, I guess. Of course, that one is cool too. But the thing is, what I really want would be. Did they got any new? Well, no, not that. I was trying to see if they got any new T6 ships. The post I added it's an old ship, but it's supposed to be included for this. I don't know where it would be though. I was curious if they have a Kelpian. I'm really shocked that it's not here. It's a kelp, where you can do a Kelpian. Okay, everything else looks the same. Cool. So it's a Malachowski. It looks like the, what was it, Shinzo? Oh man, my app weapon is not what I want. And I have no way of getting one, so that sucks. I prefer my turrets back there. So
people you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
And if you watch the trailer for this anywhere but in game, she mentions I joined Starfleet earlier. I think what this is taking place technically before some of the events we heard about. I think because she's going to be with us for a lot of this. When she's not, that would make sense, because that would be when we're on our own. This has to take place before she goes to Discovery, of course.
Hey, there you are. Are you excited? I am very excited. Pretty soon we'll be reporting for duty on the cadet training cruise.
That we will. I'm assuming you know your assignment.
Are you kidding? I set up a triple-layer alarm sequence to notify me when the postings went up. I think I knew before some of Captain Schaefer's staff. 2 words. Chief Engineer.
Congratulations. That's quite an honor, especially for a junior.
Right? I'm still not sure if this isn't one of Finnegan's pranks. He's done stuff like this, you know. Ugh, poor Jim Kirk. Oh, before I forget, Lifeson is looking for you. Actually, I think I see him over there. You should probably find out what he wants.
Lead the way, and of course we just found out some key information in this. Kirk is still in the academy. And Finnegan's here, of course. That says a lot, because we know Pike is in command of the Enterprise. You've been watching Discovery, that's where we learned that. He's in charge. This is, I think, 10 years before TOS, so to me it makes sense they added this. I know someone.
Here's Lifeson, one of the best tactical cadets in your class. After Evelyn, of course.
Heard you were looking for me, Lifeson.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that
Interesting
final,
name.
and for all the other times you've helped me. Seriously, I might not have made the cadet cruise if it weren't for you. I hope Schaefer recognizes all you've done to lead our class. Have you got your assignment yet?
No, not yet.
Well, Lieutenant Tassiln has all of the assignments now. I'd see what she knows. Before you do that, do me a favor and talk to Ian. He's got good news, and he won't settle down until he shares it with everyone, including you.
Say, sure. Okay, I think it was... God, what was his name? I don't remember too much, but it was the Saurian. He talked to the Academy. This was the he I think said a lot of the same stuff. Or it was
oh, there's Ian. Let's find out what his big news is.
Okay, sounds good. So let's find Ian. Because I noticed the camera, you can now go up and down. I don't know if you could do that before.
Cadets Quan and Peart, with a combined IQ of 231, which, I've heard, is almost up to Tomov's rating. That's the rumor, anyway.
2 cadets with a combined IQ of 2. That makes that so very bright. How's it going, Ian?
Hey, I've been looking for you.
Lifeson said you had good news.
Yes, I took the linguistics final again,
To
and I
bro.
aced it.
Thought that worked out for you.
You and me both. It wouldn't have happened if I didn't follow your advice. You saw that I wasn't at my best that day, told me to give it another shot. So, I did. That perfect score really made a difference. Now I'm qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer.
That's impressive. Congratulations.
Thanks. Always good to have options, right? Kiro took your advice too. I think it worked out for him since he's slightly less scowly than usual. Let me know if I'm right, okay?
Okay.
I think I see Kiro over there. Come on.
So we now know, of course, we know the Saurian you got from at the academy. It's not the same one you get as your officer. So I'm curious if that's going to be right through here. Love to check with the Lyson. Oh boy, that's good.
And here we have the smartest person in your class, or so I've heard. It's not entirely fair. Kiro is a super genius, and he's built like a brick shit. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that's Tilly. First F-bomb ever in Star Trek history, and she's going to try to duplicate it here.
Good evening, Geo Morgan.
Good evening. Hello, Kiro.
Cadet, it is agreeable to be in your presence. Your advice regarding Federation
I thought we
history was
racist.
advantageous. It allowed me to pass the final test with satisfactory marks.
Must have been alien
I am
up in that.
pleased.
Can't tell who this is supposed to be. Duplicate from the original tutorials. That's good to hear.
In the interest of camaraderie, I now inform you that Captain Schaefer is still selecting the senior staff for the upcoming training cruise. There is a 78.4% chance that you will be selected for a position, based on my current statistical models. Lieutenant Tassil may have more conclusive data on the matter.
Continue. Okay, so no one ain't to the one outside to Vrogus. That one we already talked to. Could be like Modek or whatever his name was, the inside, which was our CMO on the original tutorial.
Map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you
And I know Tilly more likely won't stay with us, of course, because she'll be going to Discovery. Like I said, though, the boots
wait out here.
sadly are
Dylan should
off.
be inside.
Because they should be like our uniform, except for away missions when we had the black armor as well over our uniform. So this looks pretty much the same, except I noticed there ain't no trivia over here. Oh, this controls feel more sensitive on this one than you did on.
You're not
Good
planning
afternoon,
to watch
Cadet.
the second
How
season of
may I be of
Discovery, are you, on
assistance?
CBS Access?
Yes, I am actually. I'm actually rewatching the first season right now to get caught up. Good afternoon, Cadet. How may I be of assistance? Is this where I got my training cruise assignment?
It is. I will access your assignment data now. One moment. Fascinating. Your
Lieutenant?
assignment is not listed. Inquiries on the matter have been directed to Captain Schaefer himself.
Is there a
That
problem?
remains to be seen. I suggest you report to Captain Schaefer and ask him personally. He is in the office behind me.
Continue. Of course, the series I'm really looking forward to is the new Picard series that's supposed to be coming.
Objects you can interact with have a glow
Because that one's how many of the original TNG cast will be in
of your
it.
presence.
So let's look around this office real fast. Of course, I think this is... It's different than Quinn's was. I think it's the same office. Or, not Quinn, or Captain, you know, from the original tutorial. Of course, the Golden Gate's still out there.
Good to see you, Cadet. Today's the big day. Congratulations. Judging by that look on your face, I trust this visit concerns your assignment on the training cruise.
Yes, sir.
Well, you can relax. I'm happy to report that you won't be my new bilge officer. Far from it.
Thank you,
There
Captain.
is a matter I'd like to address, however. Your academic record is impressive, but I don't see your results for the advanced phaser training program. Care to shed some light on that for me?
I'm not a tactical officer, sir. I concentrate on courses for my career
Federation
track.
is at war with the Klingon Empire, Cadet. Shouldn't need to remind you that Klingons enjoy close combat with their enemies. That in mind, I want everyone on my senior staff to complete that program. No exceptions.
Did you say senior staff, sir? And again, question on the Klingon war part, because would Tilly be here? And this is where you are at work? When did she exactly go to the Discovery anyway?
I did indeed. There's a place for a cadet like you on my bridge, once you finish that phaser course. My chief engineer and tactical officer have programmed a training simulator for you. I look forward to seeing your results.
May I ask who those cadets are, sir? Well, one's Tilly, I know that.
Cadets Tilly and Surveyor, respectively. They've been working on the simulation for me for some time now. Interesting pair, those two. Some of the staff question bringing Tilly along on the cruise as a junior, but her professors assure me that she's up to the task.
Maybe a good experience for her, sir.
Indeed. She'll meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the training, and I'll see you when you're finished. That's all for now, Cadet. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. I was wondering if she'd go snuff that salute and mirrored up from the original tutorial. Again, the only thing different in here is there's no trivia. Nothing else. Yeah, that officer's still over here. Oh, actually, I think this was more enclosed too. Get used to this new camera system.
I still can't believe I got the chief engineer spot, let alone as a department head. This is exciting. Okay. Whew. Deep breath. I'm good. Woo! Enough about me. Where did you end up?
Captain Schaefer wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
Yeah? I was wondering why you wanted us to set up the program for you. Now I know. Hey, I should warn you, it can get pretty lively. With the Klingons and aggression and...
Just to let you know, there will be no more prime time lines since most Trek fans are losing hope their favorite franchise.
No, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, no, don't worry. You'll do fine. There's no doubt in my
Yeah,
mind.
sadly, some
Come on, I'll
parts
take you there.
Discovery
Surveyor's waiting over at the simulator.
backwards.
You know how cranky she gets when people are late.
Either way, for me, the biggest problem's been the Klingons. They just don't look right to me. Like, spore drugs kind of being explained why we've probably never heard of it before. It's a flawed
Finnegan
system.
actually graduated. I guess the Irish are lucky after all.
What about Kirk? And of course, we know the Wells should not be in the harbor bay.
No one was assigned to a Constitution class. Not even you. That's crazy.
Yeah, too much to hope for.
How many times did you run the Kobayashi Maru? Kirk's up to 2 now.
And we know he'll pass sooner or later.
To sprint,
Well, technically don't, because the sheets.
We better hurry or we'll lose our spot. Oh, I hate running.
Damn, she's running faster.
Uh-oh.
You haven't even talked to
Here's Ev.
Burnham.
And she's looking impatient.
There you are. About time. Program's loaded and ready to go. I hope this is your lucky simulator. It's been nothing but bad luck for Kirk.
This gym boy ain't so good after all. Have any advice for me? I want to pass
Point
this.
the business end of the phaser at the enemy, not yourself. Sorry, Captain Schaefer told us both not to give you any help, no matter how nicely you ask. You got through quantum mechanics, you can get through this.
What kind of tactics can I expect?
It's pretty cutting edge. Tilly and I have been using actual combat data from the field to make it as realistic as possible.
I'm going to focus other
You'll have to
sci-fi
find the rest
shows
out
like
on your
The
own.
Expanse and Orville.
Captain Schaefer's orders.
Okay. You making it easy for me?
You wish. I'm still mad at you for getting us all blown up in the Kobayashi Maru test. Ramming speed? Really? Don't you worry. This test
It's
is
a
going
good
to
day
do
to
its
die.
job. Might sting a little, though.
I'll need a
Yeah,
phaser.
those are pretty useful in phaser training, huh? Too bad tricorders don't have a stun setting. You'd get top marks. Kidding. I'm kidding. The phasers are in the armory by the holodecks. Grab one there.
That's cool.
Running is the worst.
And stop doing it.
Scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward
Believe
your nearest
everything
objective.
snoring Burnham tells you? Seriously, that is like... Let's see why now they didn't put Spock in charge. Vulcan as your leading character, it could be boring.
The pistol has been automatically...
I mean, that was kind of sad though that they, with Jason Isaacs, that they didn't have him somehow be alive as the real Lorca. That's kind of shocked, but I thought he was
just go to the center of
somewhat decent captain.
Choose your pain.
Oh great! What the hell? Oh, I do not like this new camera, I'll tell you. Are these bald Klingons? Turn the Klingon hair club for men. The hair club for Klingons. There's been one thing I've seen on that though. It looks like they are making them look more like a Klingon. And for season 2. Still didn't need a lot of work.
A few points below Severe's personal best, but it was your first try. You'll have plenty of opportunities to knock her from her perch at the top of the list once we're underway.
Thank you, Captain. Do you have an assignment for me now?
That I do, Cadet. First officer station is yours. That's if you want it, of course. The bilge officer spot is still open.
First officer, fine with me, sir.
Thought you might say that. You've done well here, Cadet. I expect that trend to continue, onward and upward, throughout your career.
Thank you, sir. It will be an honor soon with
Likewise.
you.
I'll see you on the bridge then. And congratulations.
Continue.
Wow, look at you, first officer. You're gonna do a great job. Congratulations. That thing the captain said about the bilge officer spot was pretty funny, though. I mean, we don't even have those anymore. Wait, do we? Anyway.
Never heard of a bilge officer before.
How does it feel?
I'm surprised they didn't give it to Sylvia.
Whoa, dial it down a little there, Admiral. Are there any doors?
Good. I gotta check something real fast, sorry. Oh no, not that. Yeah, it's sadly the newer
Seriously? Captain
Star Wars
Schaefer didn't make
film.
that decision lightly.
No,
He believes in you. Just like
so,
me.
though, of course, we're losing a
Even though
lot
you
of
got me
our
blown up in the Kobayashi.
original actors.
Awkward. Well, we should get going to the shuttle bay. Everybody's waiting for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Sentence there.
Guess who gets to give that?
Okay. Yeah, with Star Wars, it was just... I was shocked that... I understand losing Leia, I mean, because Carrie Fisher, of course, died, but the fact they killed Han and Luke, this was shocking to me. This was seemed like the last one, that Luke died as well. I guess it's to pass the torch. Again, I'm getting this... If I have trouble with this, it's gonna be this new
the rest of the senior
camera
staff
system.
is waiting just ahead. Time for your big speech. How are you gonna play it? Inspirational? Heartwarming? That could be good. Hey, make Savea cry, like just a single tear. Warrior style.
Continue. As far as Discovery, I know it don't look good for them when they already got a second series being planned, and that's also CBS All Access. That would make it sound they don't have a lot of faith in the series surviving. And the fact they're going to a Picard, and that is Patrick Stewart's Picard, that don't bode well for us. But seriously, they need something. I know it's supposed to be the era right before. I think it was around the Cage, I guess it would have been, because Spock is still with Pike, but there was an era when Star Trek first started the original series, of course, we knew the Klingons and Starfleet had been at war for a little while, and they just negotiated peace. It's supposed to fill it up, but they're adding so much stuff, it's hard to make sense of the uniforms. I mean, were kind of weird. If they were already shipped that had that uniform, it wouldn't have been so much, but the fact that when they showed the Enterprise, it looks like the Enterprise has the regular uniforms from TOS. So it didn't make much sense why the separate uniforms for the rest.
No pressure. You're gonna be great.
That's, of course, everyone else is now wearing that uniform because, of course, when they got lost in the mirror universe, what all happened to them. Okay. That's so inspiring. We have everyone's attention. I realize I'm got to make her darker. Trying to make her look like Nora Allen from The Flash. Sparta cadets. We are the senior staff of the USS XS Flash. Each and every one of us has trained for the task at hand, and we are ready. Have the utmost faith in each of you. You're the best the Academy has, and together we can do anything. But we will go forth boldly. We'll work together, using everything we've learned here. To Starfleet Academy, to the USS XS, to our crew, race class of 2258. Whatever. 2258. Okay, so she's off, so don't talk to me. Survey, okay, I know I can talk to Surveyor now. He almost looks like one that was once from the original.
This is our time. Let's make it happen.
She sounds a lot like Tarsi too. I've noticed that. Wait, what was it? Ian Kwan. Wait, which one's Ian Kwan? You're Kwan, okay.
I'm on comms for this cruise. Think we'll actually run into anyone to hail?
Yeah, sure we will. Shock it's not licensed.
I am a Vulcan. I have no ego to bruise over not making Chief of Engineering.
You should. You didn't make it. Captain Destin, I think you were good enough.
I'll be Chief of Security. Not that anything ever happens on these cruises besides drills and simulations.
So, as we know, that would have been,
Dear Morgan, word of advice if you're a true fan in any games. You should never try to use any cheats or otherwise you will regret it.
I never do use cheats.
So, you're the XO? Honestly?
Some people do use them.
A lot of responsibility in that job.
I will serve as medical officer.
Okay, so you're like the bin side. So we see you after this would be maybe in. If there's one thing I hope they fix on this, it'd be the interiors.
Schaefer will let me try a barrel roll.
Oh, I hope not. I don't know what I could do a barrel. Let's see what's here. I'm curious.
Especially no matter what games are hard for you.
Let's go. Yeah, I know some I admit I may go an easier difficulty on some, but yeah, I don't like when people use cheats. That's been my biggest complaint on GTA Online. Too many people use them over there.
I can't believe we're finally.
I just can't enjoy when people use them.
Ooh, look over there. That's the Glen, one of the new Crossfield class ships. No one really knows
the giant pizza cutter.
Capabilities. Well, at Starfleet Academy anyway. Maybe we'll work on a ship like that someday. Now, our ship's here.
Glenn is
She's a Malachowski class.
According to what Lork often said, Glenn was more advanced than Discovery, so
I can't wait to see what she can do.
I was impressed that is here.
Playing hard games should be challenging and you have to figure it out for yourself.
Yes. I think one of those I would definitely put into that would be a game like Bloodborne, which definitely is very challenging. But one of the reasons I kind of enjoyed it.
Okay, we need to check in with the deck officer first, then head to our stations. Oh man, I cannot wait to see the engine room. My engine room. Yeah!
Can you? I've always felt if you can't play the game without your sheets, why are you bother playing it if you go your sheets? It seems to me it would take the enjoyment out of it.
Welcome aboard. What's your name, Cadet?
Nor Allen.
Yes, here we are. Acting First Officer. You're all set.
Where is the captain?
Report to Captain Schaefer on the bridge. He's been expecting you. Use the turbolift behind me. It'll take you directly there.
Seriously, they should have did something about this monotonous voice. But yeah, even Sims 4, an older sheets out there, but that's not even a game I never used it for. May use it something to get money, but it's not a sheet. It's just part of the game. Okay, this is the door. Oh boy, we definitely got a ship here. So this is done right. Yeah, some people should be seated, but our spot should be right here.
Just to let you know, I failed one of my Star Wars games called X-Wing, and I wish I should never use that menu option where you can switch ST.
I think I can't remember I played that one. I used to have some when I
there you are.
had access to a computer, but I can't remember which one I had back then.
Welcome aboard, XO.
Thank you,
You're
Captain.
right on time. All decks have reported in. We're ready to get underway. Let's start things simple by getting the old girl out of dry dock, huh? Contact dock control and get clearance to depart. After we're cleared, close the shuttle bay doors and disable the tractor moorings.
You can get clearance from control and for the access flash to lead the gantry.
Dock control has cleared us to depart.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
To Mav, send the signal to close the shuttle bay doors.
Shuttle bay doors are closed.
Acknowledged. Carry on.
Iris, wait for me to disable the tractor moorings. So really, this is just like the original tutorial. Where the hell are they? I just got sitting right here. What the hell can you do? What's the first officer I call?
Erez, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Erez. Captain, may I remind you that Starfleet Recreation specifically specify thrusters only while unexpected new spacecraft.
XO. Erez, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
Continue. I really wish we could see SD.
I wish I could go back in time and correct my error of judgment, and now I have to learn to live with it for my mistake.
Yeah.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Acknowledged.
There was one
Set a course for Vulcan.
game I remember playing. Me and my brother played. We got all the way to the end. Whatever reason, you could not finish it. It was weird. I don't know why it was like that, but it was some game you couldn't finish for whatever reason. There was a glitch or something. At least on the copy we have.
Captain, I'm picking up a distress call from the SS Fortuna.
There's also someone have it on
Put them through,
the
comms.
TNG game I played on Super NES. Somehow I wound up on the final planet or something. Yet I don't know how I got there, because I shouldn't have been there at that point.
Let them know we're on our way. Helm, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the
Yeah,
vicinity
he
of the
looks a little. I
Fortuna.
think it was Anthony
Communications
Wright.
are out as well.
Of
Keep
course,
trying to hail them, comms.
looks like the
XO, let's discuss
lights,
the situation.
the warps from Discovery.
Well, XO, you heard the distress call. What are your recommendations?
Is this a tester? Part of the training cruise?
Afraid not. This is the real deal. Per Starfleet regs, we're the closest ship to the Fortuna, so it's our duty to assist.
It's strange that the transmission was audio only. A World Corps emergency shouldn't affect
Not
communications.
usually, no. Good instincts. How would you proceed here?
I'm not tactical, so that seems overbearing. I know this would sound like science, but I know that would be get them cranky, so let's go. Shields up, sir. Better safe than
Good
sorry.
call. There's something about this that's not sitting right with me.
Could be a trap, sir.
Agreed. Yellow alert. Surveyor, bring the shields up. Get down to the transporter room, XO. I want you to oversee the rescue efforts from there.
Continuing that course. Man, gotta get used to this with the stick about pressing up or down. So this again. We didn't have that before, so it's still an adjustment period. I hope we don't have glitching problems. There's been a lot of that with it cutting in and out lately on
Desmond,
PS4.
the Fortuna should be in range. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings.
That was a little
I can't
glitch.
get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
And I'd not go do like someone else in the video and call them another name. That they are Klingons or just don't have any hair. You can see that if you ever do your own Klingon, no hair, they look similar. Of course, the thing is, Klingons are just there to be more flat-faced
Klingons
on
are
the
beaming in on
ridges.
multiple decks. All hands, this is the captain. Repel borders. I repeat, repel borders.
Your orders, Captain.
You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security team members you find, and then repel any borders you come across.
What about the enemy ship,
You let us
sir?
worry about that. Right now, I need you doing what you can to get those Klingons off my ship. Bet you're glad you took that phaser course now, huh? Shoot straight and stay safe down there.
Yes, sir. So,
We need you to unlock the armory.
okay.
You have to enter the command codes.
This ain't no one. Now you had the armor on. He doesn't. She does. That's interesting. So I take it she must be one of our security team.
Grab a rifle. We need to deal with the Klingons.
Okay,
You need to equip your phaser rifle. To do so, press the options button and select the captain option under the ship and
okay,
crew
what
heading.
sniper rifle?
Press the triangle button to switch between your two equipped weapons.
I can't crouch. Oh, there we go.
Yeah!
Andre!
An item is dropped for you. Move near the item and it will be automatically added to your inventory. You have recovered a hypo spray. You can use this to quickly heal any
I have to use a hypo spray. I'm in serious trouble. Don't think I've ever. I may have used them. It just said I'm actually using a science officer. I like their weapons better. They just tell you this lady, you're screwed. Should have been with me. I lived. I'm the store after all. Yeah, technically, I guess you call.
Hey,
what did you call one here? Bronze badge, gold badge.
Oh, good. You're on the right side of the safety
and
field.
red shirts after all.
In X-Wing 2 Duty of 4 Mission 1-9 was the difficult stage I've done. I get killed too many times and I wasn't happy about it. I was also C.
Yeah, those are the ones I really don't like. There's one of these, I forget which one it is, but what I don't like about it is if you die, your ship, you start, I think the ship you're facing or whatever starts back at full strength, which sucks.
I think they were going to engineering. Better hurry. There's a lot of them.
Okay. I just don't want to go Tilly screwed. No, of course I'll say Tilly.
Security to engineering.
There
We
you
are
go.
under
Start
attack.
not making them burn them. Wouldn't be so. Well, these guns. This phaser don't seem as powerful as the original tutorials. Oh well. It's right up bloody ass.
We're reading Klingon boarding parties on multiple decks, XO. Our security teams are spread thin. I need you to get to engineering and keep it secure. It's bound to be a priority target for the enemy.
I'm on my way. It is interesting I'm going there, just no matter what originally you would go to where Should be going forward, fix science stuff. The sensor, I think it was, or shields. So we got one deck criminal. Of course we know there's more, I already know that because I
Lead the way, XO. We've got your back.
Press the right stick to crouch. Crouching gives a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
So one of the worst missions on this is a Borg diamond. That thing, it's not so much, it's tough, it's just the fact that your fleet that's supposed to be helping you can't keep up with you, so it kind of makes it tougher. And one of my fleet mates just logged off.
Move, move, move!
Enemy target on sensors.
Oh, am I glad to see you.
Hey Joey, I don't have a physical pistol.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you. They were looking for something in here. Can't imagine what, though. I mean, they have warp and impulse tech. What else would be in engineering? Especially since the ship's a complete mess, thanks to them. Is there a part they didn't shoot? Sorry, I could really use
So I
help
think it would be. I just don't know why they would, how they would know about this shit. Really, because the only thing I could think they would be looking for in engineering would be spore drive tech, which they shouldn't even know about yet.
As I was saying, the ship's taken a lot of damage. I'll do what I can to get the essentials online, but I could use some help. See anything you could do in here?
I can reinforce the ship's shields.
Okay. Our sensor systems took a beating in the fight. Targeting navigational, environmental, it's not good. I need you to get them back online. You can initialize the navigational sensor array from the center console here. Do the same thing for the other sensors at the 2 consoles by the wall across from me.
Somehow
Sound
the
good?
Force wasn't with me when I got frustrated. I wish I should never try to give up playing a difficult level no matter how many TI.
Yeah, I've had too many, a lot of those same experiences.
Okay, warp core stable. Life support
I think it was,
optimal. Yes.
for me it was weird, because a lot of parts I don't like the Battlefront series, but the survival mode or whatever it was on 1, I gave up after 1, I really wish I
Shipwide
didn't.
comms online.
Kept trying to do it and get everything from it.
Glad you're still with us. We could use a hand up here. We've taken casualties, and the
Person
Klingons can send more
multiplayer
boarding parties at
just
any time.
repetitive for me.
Do what you need to do down there, and report to the bridge.
Aye,
Head
sir.
back to the bridge. We'll cover this deck.
Okay. Well, okay. There. When did it look like there was a turbo lift this way? Was because there ain't a turbo lift over here. So that other turbo lift must be. Let's see. Of course. Oh, there's one down the hall. This one, this was closer. No fighting.
Sir,
Took almost the
my
whole
shields!
cruise down.
Prepare for-
Oh. She has to be later. Take it. Yeah, I think that's good. Don't go well for you, Captain.
Speak now!
I'm Captain Schaefer, and you are?
I am Ja'ula of House Wokai. Surrender now, Captain.
That's what's in the world.
Request denied.
I'm
Get
so
off my
helpful,
ship.
right?
Get off my ship.
I know I downside and admit on here is from what I'm understanding. There ain't a lot of missions for this.
Secure the bridge.
As we could tell, my oh, now it's firing again. Wasn't working.
Make sure you don't make the same mistake that I did by getting frustrated. No matter games you're playing, that might be very hard.
The Klingons are gone.
Sometimes for me, it ain't so much a game. If I'm doing like online, sometimes it's the team.
That was intense.
Especially GTA Online heist.
We just fought Klingons.
You know, I keep trying, and sometimes, sadly, sometimes I'll try to at least get a better team. Some people just send a one goof off. Gee, again, how many people are down on this ship? You guys don't bowl as well as they do in the class 2409 div.
Thanks to you. I owe you one.
What happened here?
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
Peripheral. Kind of cool, the holograph.
I have your attention, Starfleet.
Captain, are you all right?
Silence! Surrender your ship and all classified data within it to me immediately. Schaefer, order your crew to do as I say.
XO, follow my orders to the letter. Fire on my position.
Spoken like a Klingon, Captain. Now die like one.
You have a good evening, Geo Morgan. I'm signing out.
Okay. See you. Thank you for watching. Good evening. We follow the captain's orders. Target a location. His location of fire. Aft torpedo, seriously? At least it don't look like a sarcophagus ship. And there's some other problems I've had with Discovery. I mean, it's not. I don't necessarily not like it. I can't say I fully enjoy it, but so for now, it's only Star Trek that's out there. Huh? And at first, I almost canceled my all-access subscription just because I was like, the only reason I got all-access was Discovery, and first I wasn't too sure about it.
We're still here.
But I've watched other
Most
things
of us,
since,
anyway.
so one reason kind of kept it.
Look, the captain knew what was at stake. He gave the order, and you followed it. If you hadn't, we'd probably all be dead now. So, you're the captain now. We're with you. Let's make his sacrifice count.
Okay.
To sit, press the X button while targeting the chair you wish to sit in.
My share. He did. Get off the floor. That's an order. So we get surveil. Oh, that's her.
Bridge officers add abilities to your ship in space and
yeah, high yield torpedo.
on the ground.
So we'll use this opportunity to check some things.
All decks have reported in. We took some casualties and sick bay is full. All systems have taken damage, but some were hit worse than others. Life support is stable. Past that, it's not exactly optimal.
Ian, send out a distress
Working
call.
on it, but something's jamming our long-range comms on all frequencies.
Keep trying. What's the status of the Klingon ship, Evelyn?
Still running under cloak. We knocked him around pretty good before they slinked off with their tail between their legs. That said, we're in rough shape ourselves.
Tilly, damage report.
Damage control teams are assigned. We've put out all the fires and started patching the hull breaches, but it's gonna take a while. We'll get the critical systems back online as soon as we're able, Captain.
Stick with it. Ian, can we contact the Fortuna?
Still reading their distress signal. I can break through the jamming at short range. Shall I hail them?
Yes, let's see how they're doing.
Opening hailing frequencies now, Captain.
Fortuna, this is the USS XS Flash. What is your status?
Greetings, Captain. Thank you for coming to
Cyrano
my aid.
Jones, wow.
I must apologize. I sent the distress signal under duress. I'm sure you'll do the same with a Klingon disruptor pointed at your head.
And of course, as you know, Cyrano Jones is from TOS, was the one that from Trouble with Troubles. So, and if you've seen the animated, More Trouble with Trouble, which was kind of an amusing episode actually. So you were the bait.
Quite so, Captain. Our Klingon friends took pains to
And I
make
can't tell this is the original
convincing
actor or is
to the
this the one that
point
did the
of
voice
damaging my
of
warp drive
Jones
beyond
from
function.
on
At the risk of wearing out my
I got what fun
would you be so
stuff.
kind and assist me? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come
You
back.
know, from real missions you get during the 25th century. Let's see what we can do.
Press up to increase your ship speed. Press down to
Of
decrease
course,
your
at the
ship
moment, we do not have. They better have
Use the left
my.
stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left
Oh, here
or
I'm
right.
kind of used to this more.
Coming to a full stop, Captain. Apologies. I'll wait for your command from now on.
Scanning in progress. They need 3 or 4 warp induction coils tops. We can spare a few.
Okay.
Position yourself near the ships and
We're
press
already
X to
by it,
interact
as you
with them.
notice.
Thanks. Oh, and good luck with the Klingons, my young friend. You'll need it.
Can't say I
Okay, so-
blame him. I wouldn't want to fight Klingons in a tub like that either. Speaking of Klingons...
Engineering
We
status
have a
report.
problem. Most of our plasma injectors are a wreck. See, plasma injectors are made to take a beating, but this damage goes way beyond what would happen in a fight. Pretty sure the Klingons sabotaged them when they boarded us. They wanted to strand us here. Tamav's installing our spare injectors, but we're 3 short. Without those, we can't go to warp.
Recommendations?
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here, Captain. There's wreckage throughout the system. I recommend scanning the derelicts nearby. We may be able to find and recover intact plasma injectors from the wreckage.
Let's make it happen. Now there are parts of this from curious, so let's go because of course the Borg we should
We're
not
picking up a
see
few compatible parts in the wreckage.
at all.
Blast off the outer
Because
casings on those
the
units, and
Borg
we can
were
get
your
what we need.
opponents in this early on. I'm curious how that'll go.
Press the R2 button to
there.
fire energy weapons.
Okay, people, and I know this may seem weird how it's firing, but technically
Digging through scraps.
Ugh, she is
this
getting on
shit
my last nerve.
should reach one. But they should be more like phase cannons, not phasers, if I remember right. 'Cause that's what they had on. That's what they have in the show. So that makes sense why they fire the way they do. They're not. Don't confuse what we have on here for phasers. They're phase cannons. And now, hopefully, I hope they give you more discovery in our ships. Or you get them, or will we have to go with the regular ships during when we get to our other levels. I've only got one T6. That's a Starfleet ship, and that's Oliver's ship. That's only because Sarah. That was a raffle we
These
had.
injectors are a little beat up, but I can work with them.
My fleet had.
These are real top shelf.
We've already got the 101, then Sarah would have it.
Modulating reserves and those sweet new commodores.
Lovely. Remember the Klingons? Work fast,
Gonna need
please.
a little time to get these installed. I'd rather not breach the core after we go to warp because of a full system meltdown. And that can happen with dicey injectors.
Tilly.
I'm on it, Captain.
Good. Evelyn, what's our status?
While engineering deals with the warp core, we're stuck here. We need critical systems back online ASAP. It's a sure bet the Klingons are making repairs. And they aren't as safety concerned as we are. They might be back and shooting faster than we'd like.
We need to find what's jamming our comms.
We're on it, Captain. I located several Klingon military satellites nearby. Ian thinks we'll be able to reach Starfleet if we destroy the satellites, and I agree. Besides, we could use a little more target practice.
Right, let's take them out.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Use your laser beam to lead it. Target shields have failed. Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down.
Target destroyed.
I try not to use my high yield too often until person for right now. Hope I probably won't have any credits unless I go get some, because why are you missing that?
You are persistent, little coke.
Long-range comms are back, Captain. Shall I send the distress signal?
Nah, let's just stay out here and fight them ourselves.
That Klingon ship took some real damage during the fight. I bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Do it. We need to deal with them, and fast.
No argument here. I'd rather not get blown up by Klingons on a cadet cruise. Or, you know, ever, really. Scanning now. Oh, yes! I found it!
Well
Sending
done.
you the data now. We can trace their plasma signature right back to the source. It'll show up on the map.
Iris, plot and intercept course.
It's pretty far from us. We should travel at full impulse to reach
Oh,
it.
thank God we got.
This will temporarily take power from the other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we
Yes.
drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Yeah, and I got a one.
Your death will be swift.
Yeah, there's a
Hold the
small.
up button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
I gotta get ready to drop out up here. Because we're gonna be. I'm sure we're getting an ambush soon. That's why I'm dropping. I'm gonna be at full fighting power.
Increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Yeah, I'm just basing this on previous knowledge. There's always a spot in the middle where we get attacked. What's right 100? What's right? I do a short.
Klingon ships decloaking, Captain.
Oh crap! Full stop. I just remember what I think I forgot to do. Oh, I could still do
Captain, while we have the opportunity, it might not be a bad idea to review some of the basic Starship combat files. Wouldn't hurt to be ready when the next group of enemies attack us out here.
We'll be fine now.
It
I
would be
don't mind.
wise not to follow me. Cowardly, but wise.
Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it. This will divert power from your other shields.
I forgot to do this. Like peak help. I think I'm going rifle. Cause we'll see if I need to change that. I'll get a full auto. We'll see. I don't know if we got full auto rifles on this, so I don't know. Okay, technician, that's what I prefer right there. Thank you. I forgot that, because I think one of my torpedoes just missed. Which I'm not used to. Well, again, this camera is kind of getting to me. You've got to make a tendency to push down or up and know it's just down for the ship. Or not? Yep, it is. So again, I always try to do one in about 15. It's harder to see that tonight. My eyes have been bothering me lately, so give me a break on that, okay?
Tamav and I need time to get the plasma injectors installed. Please don't break anything else.
Oh, broke a little toy. Yes, sir.
Incoming transmission, Captain. It's a Starfleet vessel, the Zabrova.
Put them on
This is
screen,
Captain
yeah.
Thykir Shran.
Alright,
We've received your
Shran.
signal. What happened here?
Well, Blueskin, we were ambushed by Klingons, Captain.
I see. Ever since they acquired their cloaking device,
This sounds
they've
like
been
Jeffrey
getting bold,
Combs, so I'm
even
glad
for
we have him.
You're lucky to be alive, Cadet.
We should know
Which
this
reminds
uniform is like ours.
You're on Captain Schaefer's ship. Where is he?
He was captured and taken to the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
Did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
I see. Unfortunate.
Excuse me.
I served with Anton on the Endeavor. He was a fine officer. We could use more like him. I take it you're the acting captain then?
I am.
Very well. Schaefer didn't place trust in his officers lightly. If he chose you to be his XO, he knew you could get the job done. I'll expect the same. Our first order of business is getting your ship and crew to safety. We'll escort you to make sure you get back in one piece.
What about the Klingons, sir? They're still out there.
I'm sure they are. And if they're foolish enough to come back looking for a fight, they'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Zabrova, out.
Yes, sir. And of course they'll come back. They always come back, Captain. But it's not like the Vulcan pighead. So obviously we're getting close, and I hope I didn't mess up. I kinda were a little under power. This looks kinda like, almost like Archers, except a newer model. Forget what class this is.
So, the wolf now fights with its cub. No matter.
That's kind of similar to the Toss one.
Stay focused.
Today is a good day to die.
Mary said that, woman. I guess begin broad. Keep forgetting to try to go broadside because I'm so used to it. Again,
We were on our way to check in on another Starfleet vessel when we received your distress signal. That vessel is still
yeah,
not
we got
responding to
full
hails.
auto. Cool.
Considering what happened to you, I'm beginning to fear the worst. I'm going to investigate, and I want you to join me. If the Klingons are up to no good in that system, I'll need backup. I know it's asking a lot, but we're at war. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet. You have your orders.
Alright.
This... You're right. You're right. For all we know, this just...
Wait. I'll get to Tilly, don't worry. So I'm gonna go full stop. I want to give myself and my ship the stuff we just got. Okay, we got that. I think. No, we got a. Yeah, I could go full Billy. Yeah, we got the hyper impulse engine, and then we got, of course, a full auto, which I prefer over that. And Evelyn, being she is my. Let's just see, we don't have Tilly. I don't think we'll. I really would doubt we would get Tilly, because again, she should be with the Discovery. So, barring that in mind, now I know I'm on an assault weapon. So I'm going assault weapon. Okay, that should be that. Blah, blah.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? I mean, the captain just got killed by a House Mokai matriarch over something she thought we had on board. Shouldn't we be chasing her instead?
Strand's the senior officer here. Tilly, we have our orders.
You're right. You're right. For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain. We are ready to go to warp when you are.
Engage. I want to blow up after. Get to your position.
We've arrived, Captain. I'm reading the Ticonderoga dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with them and find out why they haven't responded to our hails.
Very good. Set a course for Ticonderoga. And let's get to see our helm officer, actually. So, of course, you kind of know we didn't see them much on the other crew members during the original tutorial for regular Starfleet. And tonight I'm just doing the walkthrough missions. I'm not doing the tutorial missions, not any of the other missions after that. So keep that in mind. Static. Ian, can you boost the signal?
Compensating for local interference now. Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Ticonderoga, this is Access Flash. Please respond.
Can't say I was expecting either of you out here. Care to fill me in?
I'm in command at Access Flash. Catastron ordered me to join him here.
That's the start of an answer. Captain Schron, perhaps you'd care to fill in the details?
The cadets were ambushed by Klingons. Captain Schaefer was killed in the attack, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Sabrova was escorting them back to Sol. When we couldn't contact you, I decided to alter course and investigate. Now then, what's the situation here, Captain Durant?
Listen to Captain Durant.
Starfleet has received reports of Klingon activity in the region. We've been ordered to check things out here. They might be hiding in the cluster and using this as a staging ground.
So it's Klingons overboard.
The area plays havoc with our systems. We've
see.
already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the area.
Is there anything that we can do?
We could use your help. If all 3 ships collect data, we should be able to complete this quickly and deal with any Klingons we might come across. Any questions?
None. My crew is up to the task.
I can see why Schaefer picked you to be his XO. Don't let that confidence get the better of you. If you need help, ask for it. Starfleet needs each and every one of you.
This may be the worst simple trip to Vulcan ever.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, wow, that
wish
almost
you were
was
back at the academy, huh, Tilly?
Scanning in progress. You can set your ship's power
Picking up large pockets of radiation. But there's something off in the readings.
That's probably gamma radiation.
Scanning in progress.
Durant here. Are you seeing the same ETA radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
I've determined that it is a problem with our sensor tachyon rate settings.
My science officer suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Nicely done. We'll perform a tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
Understood.
The deflector is realigned to emit a reverse tachyon pulse wave, Captain.
And if this is like the Borg, this one should have company.
Reading an impulse spike. Captain, it's the Klingons!
Again. Well, bloody hell. Looks like one of our friends are in trouble. Where should I run?
Did we just fight the Klingons again?
Yes, and we survived.
Ooh, that was lucky. Half the systems down here are bypassed like a Christmas tree, Captain. We can't take much more combat. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker.
You're doing fine. Remember your training, and we can do this.
Ticonderoga is under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
Okay, but we'll be underpowered. Remember that, Soul? Sir.
There is only death for you here, Starfleet.
signatures inbound.
Taking heavy fire here. Request immediate assistance.
Oh shit. I'm sorry about this.
I don't know if we can handle more Klingons.
My camera, I'm still getting used. We may have always been here, I just don't realize remember I'm being this sensitive.
Remember your training. You are Starfleet officers. You're prepared for this.
Fight's over. Mortal knows. They're no match for us. That stupid Klingon stuff.
Multiple Klingon ships decloaking.
Oh, we don't have to let go after that. Oh, a lot of bird ships.
There's too many of them.
I'll need one or two per story. Of course, we're firing everything. So.
More of them inbound, Captain. Like our odds here.
They're leaving. Most likely for a more valuable target. Concentrate fire on the remaining vessels.
Nice shot, cadets.
Typical Klingon arrogance.
Like we got much shooting at us.
Firing, Will!
Okay, are you Will?
I think
we'll
I know
fire.
what the Klingons are up to here. They're using this system as a staging area. Something big is about to go down. We're picking up a large number of inbound warp signatures. Their most likely target is the Corvan system. There's a dilithium mine there, one we can't afford to lose to the Klingons.
Yeah, I think that was the one the Discovery first had to use their spore drive to get to. I remember it's Corvan.
The Ticonderoga was badly damaged and they took heavy casualties as well. Medical tells me Captain Durant was injured, but she'll recover in time. We're still working on triage and restoring the ship's critical systems, which leads me to our next course of action.
Yes?
I want you to go to the Corvan system and warn them about the Klingons.
What about you?
The Sabrova is better equipped to hold off further Klingon attacks and assist the Ticonderoga here. We'll do what we can to delay them, but it'll be up to you to warn the people of Corvan.
Can you stop
It's not
the
a matter
Klingon?
of can, it's a matter of must. We'll buy you as much time as we can. You should have enough time to warn Corvan. I've hailed Starfleet Command and requested backup, but you and I know that we can't wait for them to arrive. Corvan can't wait.
Understood. We'll set a course for Corvan.
We have to make our way to Corvan as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn them. Are you ready to go?
Depart system, yes. So this should be like the Vega system 5.
Red alert! All hands, battle stations!
Yeah, is that the Ticonderoga or the Sabrova? I said it's Ticonderoga because that should be don't look much better for the Sabrova. Not like the bird don't see the fish. Okay, so we're at the edge of space or what? Oh, space is not big. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, we are, because we're way down here, and of course, Boca and his soul is way up there.
You need to warn the Corvan colony about the Klingons.
Okay, we
Do
get
what we can to hold
deflector,
off the Klingons here and repair the Ticonderoga. Good luck.
torpedo launcher, and a console, and there's some maneuvers.
Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
So ship gets everything. It says ship gets everything. Where the hell am I?
We're giving her all she's got, Captain. I hope we get there in time.
No, Tilly, technically we're not giving her all she got. Quit trying to do your best Scotty impersonation. See what's behind me now. A lot of ships. So they kind of knew though, because they kept hearing those the ringing. Of course. Keep forgetting to go back. Should go by the first planet. And it's like, it must be the sun we're seeing up there. That's what ship's diagonal for what reason. Boom, boom, boom. Air brakes. Space brakes, sorry. What do we do? We should have emergency power to shields. I might. Oh, good lord, we'll go crash! Ah!
Looks like we got here before the Klingons, Captain. We should make the most of this advantage. What are your orders?
We need to warn the colonists.
I've managed to establish comms with the colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting him through now.
Hello, Captain. What can I do for you?
The Klingon attack force is coming. You need to evacuate.
Your signal's breaking up. Did you say Klingons? What about them?
The Klingons are coming, Chief. You have to evacuate. Yeah, what just happened?
We just lost contact with Corvan 2, Captain. Something's blocking all subspace signals in this area. There's a comm satellite nearby. It should boost our signal so we can warn the ships and the colony.
Very Iris, set a course.
The SAT uses our security protocols. We should be able to access it.
I didn't know this game. Like, how do you know? You will get a course. More likely in the fight some bloody Klingons.
Our hails are still blocked. The Klingons may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Orders, Captain?
Desmond, can we lock onto the colonists?
Not from orbit, Captain. The Klingons are disrupting transporter operations at the local level. Colonial evacuation on a mass scale could be problematic. We may have to try to hold the Klingons here until Starfleet reinforcements arrive.
Let's help however we can.
Klingon forces inbound on an attack vector, Captain!
Okay, we'll take those out.
Those civilians won't last long against Klingons. We need to help them.
Okay, there's another one over this way. Let's see. Come on, Jesus, what should we find right? Don't get me wrong, I normally would prefer regular phasers, but these are not bad. Because they're just like a phaser beam, but they have, again, this should be technically a phase cannon. So it's not bad, because usually cannons have got very limited range, or at least, you know, arcs, but these got like a regular phaser beam arc, but they again, it should technically be a phase cannon, because that's what they have. I think even, I'm not sure, but I think the Enterprise may have had them during the Cage, if I'm not right. They may have had those. Let's fire them across the snows. I love them. As far as the Orville goes, I don't think I've even seen that yet. Not this wrong knife for
Captain, I have short-range comms again. Long-range signals are still blocked. I've updated the colony. However, the Klingons have started to send down attack squads. What are your orders?
We'll do what we can to protect the colony. I mean, I kind of liked the guy in the beginning, but it got old for me. Okay, let's...
Captain, the civilians are trying to fight the Klingon landing
craft. Of course they are.
Captain, I can break through the Klingon jamming and hail the civilians.
Trying to get the hell out of here.
Disengage immediately. I repeat, disengage.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
I'm always
all
wondering
civilian ships
that.
have safely warped out of the system.
If they're in the blast radius, it looks one ship. Wouldn't they also take damage? That makes sense. We take damage one day. You kind of tell I'm not used to using anything but my main for going forward with a ship that I've rarely broadside. Yeah, I just need Mr. One Shot Window Hill. Well, their phase disruptors must be very underpowered. They're not doing no damage at all to my shield. Okay, I gotta turn reverse. Okay, that was a better example for outside. I hope I could put a turret. Again, I prefer turrets on the back or my phasers.
Captain, the miners won't
also
be able to hold
like
off the Klingons
torpedoes she's
I'm
about
reading more enemy ships on long-range sensors as well. It won't be long before the colony is overrun. I recommend we beam down to help the miners while we can.
Beam down. So it's probably me and her. Yes, it's not gonna be Tilly. So here's what this streamlined version of the episode journals will be. Oh, this looks
isn't
different.
good. According to our readings, over half the colony has been overrun by the Klingons. At the rate they're moving, this area will fall in less than an hour.
I understand. Let's do what we can to help the colony.
Right. Lead the way, Captain. I've got your back.
Move out. So as you have you seen that episode Discovery? This was what the mine kind of looked like. There's something like a dome or something here. Anyway, I wanted to check what they were talking about. Task Force operations, of course. Well, I don't know over yet. Of course. Because we're still in the middle of it. Okay, and this, what's this guy? Interesting they don't have for this. Like anything special. I was kind of shocked they didn't do like a discovery or something, recruit. Because we know that's how they do. Oh yeah, they were thinking, so I gotta figure out how to go. This is my first instance of this.
Leave the gate closed! We have to get out of here!
And leave the others to die? We have to help them!
Starfleet's here!
Oh,
yeah, we're here. Yay! Thank goodness, huh? We won't push it yet, boy.
Thanks. We didn't think anyone got our distress signal. Glad that's not true. We were about to surrender. We didn't have any weapons. We do have some spare armor suits for you and your officers, though. They're in the crates next to the gate.
Continue.
This code will open the gate. Chief Smythe and some of the others are still in there. I know it's asking a lot, but if you can, please, save them.
Okay.
Here are the codes to
So
the
again,
vault.
being
You
a
have to save the chief and
we're
the
down
others.
here, we should have those the armor on already. Excuse me. So this should technically put the black armor over your, I guess they do. I said you don't have to change it every time you go between the away team, and of course they could have made that automatic. I'm kind of shocked they didn't, but no well, I'm not bitching. And this was interesting. We did get the full auto rifle already. So a
Hey, be
split
careful.
beam.
There's a lot of Klingons down there.
Of course, on. Rescue. Oh, good. So these are our enders, events. Rescue entry. Oh, stand by them. Okay. Kind of glad that it's like that. Well, blast the sky if I have to. Don't make me blast the sky. I don't want to blast the sky.
Your Starfleet can't help you now.
Oh yeah.
Please stop.
Your Klingon bitches won't be able to save you either.
Thank you.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Starfleet, we are saved!
God, why am I keeping this one? This phaser rifle be one there. I like this. I like this. Cool. It's different than the other
It's
ones.
just us up here, Captain. No sign of Saprova or Ticonderoga.
Oh, that was new. He came out of an ambush. He's got sniper. They got sniper position. What the hell is it? Oh, you, yeah? Oh, shit. Boy, that was a good grenade throw, I must say. Throw it upwards like that. That's pretty good. Now this feels new. You know, unlike the other, this feels new. The rest kind of feel like a repetitive, but this is different. I mean, it's some similarities, but at least it's enough differences. It feels nice.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Oh yeah, I'm warning you.
You're Starfleet!
You were the one who contacted us, yeah?
Yeah, I know when it contacted you.
I'm glad you're here. As I'm sure you can guess, we're all
Kind of
a little
almost
on
looks
edge.
like
If it wasn't for Fletcher
Chewie
visiting
gun?
family here, I'd have eaten a disruptor
Don't
place
sound
by
like
now.
it.
Not to be critical, but where are the rest of you?
This is it. The excess flash is in orbit.
Oh, that's not good. We're in big trouble. These Klingons mean business. They've locked us out of the mine. Probably down there robbing us blind while we speak. No way we can beam anyone down to stop them. And they've probably killed all our security there by now.
We'll do what we can to help.
Glad to
Steve.
hear it. We're definitely going to need that help. There's some gear in those crates. Use it.
Thanks. I'll retrieve the gear and we'll go from there. So where's the gear? Right there. This should be my kit. Let's see. Medical tricorder. Okay, equip. Yeah.
I know you want to shut down that security field on the mine, but I have an idea. Hear me out, okay?
Make it fast.
I think we can hook up the field emitter to the power core and modify it to broadcast a field over the entire facility. It's a short-term solution, but it could be what we need to keep the Klingons from getting any more of their troops down there.
That just might work.
I know, right? Well, first things first. I'm reading a device at the base of the mine entrance. If you can set up a jumper between it and the main command console, you'll be able to reroute the field's power flow. That'll open up the mine for you and set up things for my plan.
Right. We'll reroute the power. Can you get everything set up okay? So, connect of course. Field is off. Guess it's big ass.
All right, we're in business. Almost.
Let's
I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
Yeah, I'm no good with my hands.
Hey, nice work. Perfect timing, too. I can hear the Klingons coming. We're about to have some really unpleasant company.
Well, deal with the Klingons. Can you reroute the power?
Lend me your communicator. If your engineer can walk me through it, I'll get the job done. Just keep them off me, okay?
We will. Work fast, Chief.
Right.
Oh.
Here they come. Let them have it!
Okay. I need you to pull the action, invert it, and jam it back in. Trust me.
Okay, it's in there. I think I got it.
Oh, moment too soon.
Now manually cycle the power while forcing a short through the jumper. Oh, and don't electrocute yourself. Please.
Is that all you got? Okay, Chief. Any time now. Medic!
Look, I'm doing this as fast as I can. I'm a miner, not an engineer.
Ah, cheers, mate. I owe you one.
We're almost there. Okay,
Kick it. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Good job, Chief. The field looks stable.
I ain't gonna have to drop it to get us out of here.
The system is still clear, Captain, but those Klingon ships are getting closer. The faster you can finish up down there, the better.
Hey, no, stand by, Chief. Thanks for your help here.
Least I could do. Thank you for putting your lives on the line here. We won't forget it. You didn't have to come help us, least of all by yourselves. But we're really happy you did.
Let's go, Fletcher. You're with me.
You got it. There's no way I'm sitting around and letting the Klingons take this place without a fight. Oh, and
You're an
sorry about that
ensign, so
whole
why are you
phaser
wearing a
in the face
cadet
thing,
badge?
won't happen again.
Don't worry about it. Or the Klingons.
Klingons worry about me, not the other way around. Let's go.
No, they worry about me. Seriously, they do. Okay, I already see Klingons are coming, so let's...
You Klingons aren't so tough when your targets shoot back, huh?
Beginning to like her already. What was the term like that? This is like dirt. Oh no.
locked. I suppose we'll just have to knock.
Son of knock, using the knocker now.
What? Bombing has stopped. Something's wrong. Secure the dilithium and prepare it for immediate transport. No!
Not so fast, Klingon. You're done here.
I'm hope they done this from my pistol. Oh hell. They don't. I hope this doesn't. Oh.
Go back to Kronos while you still can.
I'll be over here. Is this room? Does it happen or something? Is it? Okay, so enter hell. What bloody hell? Oh hell! What's the hell?
Captain, we're picking up some strange energy readings near your position. What's going on down there? Did Ev shoot a reactor or something?
The mining lady is sounding a bit odd.
Could be a problem. It might be pulling more power than it should. Give me a sec, I need to run some numbers.
This wouldn't be like threatening, would it?
Okay. I pulled the specs on Naeem. It's an older model, but it gets the job done. It uses 2 oscillating beams instead of a fixed pulse. Uh-oh.
I don't like the sound of
Well,
that.
I'm seeing 3 possible outcomes to this rig overloading.
Overloading, never mind. What are the outcomes?
Assuming the rig can handle the increased output, the beams will just keep on oscillating until they hit the planetary core. Then, boom.
Right, boom. Not acceptable. Why can't I do boom? Okay. Okay, what the hell is going on? Great, it acted up. As you see, so we're gonna go boom because someone forgot to. It just acted up, people. I'm sorry. I gotta turn off. I don't know why it's not letting me do this mission. I don't have no choice. It's not going through. So I gotta turn the game off and hope I could pick